Hey guys, today I am outside of M&P's Kawasaki, but today I am riding something from KTM. It is the KTM 690 Duke Roller Day. Okay, so the KTM 690 Duke, the big hitting single cylinder from obviously from KTM. Makes sense. This is in the Duke category, so it's not like it's not the race version, but this is the Duke, so it's more of the street kind of like dirt bike style. From what I've been riding so far, it's a hard hitter. It is. You know, it's got power behind it, it's got tons of power behind it. For just that little single cylinder, it's crazy. So tech specs on this bike, it's like I said, it's a single cylinder, obviously the KTM engine, and it's just an epic engine. It's a super light engine, and it's a super light bike at only 145 kilograms, which is crazy for a big bike, you know. Brake horsepower is 72. It's quite high. Torque in it is, a couple of different places have different torque specs. They range anywhere from about 50 up to about 55 foot-pounds of torque. But to be honest, for a little single cylinder, it's more than the MT-07, more than the Z650. So in this range, it's beating specs of those two. Now it's seat height on this. It's got a nice seat, to be honest. But its seat height is 835, so when I sit on it, I can flat foot on one side, or whichever side I want to flat foot on, but I tippy toe if I put both feet down. So it is quite a tall bike. I'm 5'10", so 5'10" comes kind of up just below my waist. No, just below my waist, on top of my hip. So it's a decent size. Fuel on this bike, so the fuel is going to be perfect kind of for town use. It is a single cylinder, so it can do motorways, it can do air roads, but after a while obviously it's going to vibrate quite a bit on your arms, so it may not be as comfortable as getting a twin. But it's a 14 litre tank, that little tank in there, 14 litres. It does about 60 miles per gallon, which I'm not complaining about that. That's pretty good. So it's more than the MT-07 and more than the Z650, and its range is about 160 miles, so not too shabby at all, not too shabby. Its current price on the market, okay, a little bit high, but it's a KTM. You know, it's one of the better brands to go for, in my kind of opinion. So it's currently 7,799, so a smidge under 7,800 quid. Its other main features, so slipper clutch. So this has kind of been, the bikes I've ridden so far have pretty much all got slipper clutches in them. So it is quite a popular little thing to put on, but I do find that the clutch is quite far out. So it has actually got a little adjuster on it, it's only here, and you twist it and it pushes the clutch in or out. So that's pretty cool. So it hasn't got as easy as a adjuster as the other bikes, but that's pretty decent, to be honest. Now with this bike you can also purchase something called a track pack. There is the 690 Duke R, which it comes with all of that, plus you get an Acura exhaust, a bit more brake horsepower, so you get a few extra little things on it. But with this one you have to purchase something called a track pack. I'll go into a little bit of a detail later on, but what it gives you is a few extra things. It gives you rider modes, it gives you traction control, It gives you something called, I think it's called like an MRS or something like that it's called, which is pretty much you can downshift hard without locking that back wheel up or locking the engine up as you're going along, so great for track. So you unlock a few things. There's something called supermoto mode as well, so you can actually lock that back wheel up to do stunts and etc. So it's a cool little pack, but I'll go into detail about that when I actually ride it around. So I'll give you a little bit of a look over the bike now. So what does it look like? To be honest, it looks awesome. They got that KTM trellis frame. Everything's nice and open. Obviously it's a naked bike, so you're gonna have lots of open bits on it. Lots of it is plastic. Obviously you got nice metal grab handles for the passenger. Everything is plastic, but that's bikes these days, isn't it? Nice triple clamps on it though, so you can change those bars out super easy. They're very basic bars, but because they're triple clamps, super easy to get off. Super easy. Let's have a look at the seats. So passenger, it is a little bit hard, but it's still a decent amount of softness there. Passenger, again, not soft, but not hard at the same time. It's kind of like a middle ground. Plastic tank, so you're more than likely, if you do want a tank bag with it, you may have to get either KTM's tank bag, or you may have to get some sort of add-on to put it on. But that should be easy enough to do anyway. Should be easy enough to do. Again, I've got those Brembo brakes around. It's quite a nice little package, to be honest. So let's have a look at what's on here. Now these mirrors are quite good. They got loads of flexibility in them, where to go. You can move them wherever you want to. And to be honest, I had no trouble seeing around me, even with my large shoulders. You got loads of things on the cluster as well, and obviously on the dashboard. So you get your little, well, I'll start at the back. So you get your flash controls. So you get your, I don't know if you can see that. So you get your full beam, your dipped beam, and it's a different, and that's your flash. So you get 3 different ones there. These are your little controls to control your screen, so I'll show you as well now. You got your indicators and your cancel. You got your horn. You got your kill switch, nothing on the back there, and your starter button as well. So it's quite a basic little setup on the right hand side, but you got quite a bit on the left. Grips are quite nice actually. They're really grippy. Really grippy. Loads of little knobbly bits on them to keep your, so if you are wearing like MX gloves, something like that, you still got tons of grip whatever you're using. So let's turn the bike on. Watch this. Ready to race. How cool is that? That just looks awesome when it's like that. Just looks epic. So on your display we got quite a few different lights. Obviously you got your neutral, your traction control when you've got it on, your ABS light, your engine check light, your indicators, and then you got a few other little things on here. I think a warning lights, and then you got your lamp light. So you got a few other different things here as well. On your clock itself, now this is quite a nice clock. So you've got your tachometer, so you got your rev, your gear, what speed you're doing, your temperature, your fuel, your time, your temperature, outside temperature, and what mileage you've currently done on the bike. So it's pretty cool. So on these little buttons, so you got back, up and down your menu, and set. So I'm going to press set, and this brings up a little favourites menu. So what you can do now, you can just scroll through. So you can go through ABS, you can go settings, so you can change shift lights, which is pretty cool, clock date, fuel consumptions, distance, loads of different things, loads of little different things, and just general info, the date, which is pretty cool. Never know what the date is, the voltage of the battery. So it's got quite a few different things on there, quite a few different things. Other little things on there, like I said, this menu is not a great deal in this menu at the moment. So if you go to favourites, you can press set. You can set drive mode, which at the moment I believe is, obviously you can't change them. Traction control, you can't change them because this hasn't got the track back. ABS, it's only on, so you can't really change that, to be honest. Not yet anyway. Again, the track pack, you can unlock it. So it's got loads of little different things on this little clock. But once you unlock that track pack, right, the track pack costs, I believe, around the 250 quid mark. Which you think, whoa. But you're getting traction control. You're spending 7,800 quid, so round it up to 8. You got your track pack as well. Or spend a little bit more for about, I think it's about 400 quid more, and then you get the KTM Duke R. So, you know, it's your preference what you go for. So that's the screen. Pretty cool little screen. Do love it. So we're going to give her a start up. So remember your start button's on the right. So let's give it a start. Now, because it's a single, the tap bits are a little bit loud to start off with. They are a little bit loud, but not too bad. Let's give it a walk. So not overly loud whatsoever. Now, so far, I've had pops and bangs out of this exhaust, which is epic. So let's give it a rev up. And this is a stock exhaust. It sounds epic for a stock. I think that sounds pretty goddamn epic. So I am really pleased with this bike. It's just epic, really is. For town use, oh my god, epic. If you don't mind a bit of vibration, go on the motorway. But now, next we're going to do the road ride, and then my conclusion, just to tell you what I think of this bike. So I will catch you soon, guys. So the KTM 690 Duke, hell yeah. It's a bit strange at the moment because everything is quite high up for me. I don't know, it's a bit strange. So yeah, so it is a single cylinder. There we are. I don't know whether I'm sitting too... Ah, there we are, that's better. I was sitting way far forward and like right on top of the tank, it felt like then. And it is one hell of a spec for a little dinky little bike. Now this bike has 72 brake, believe it or not, 72 brake with 54 foot-pounds of torque. So loads of funness in it, tons of fun in it. But I can't really compare this to my bike. My bike is obviously a cross-plane twin, when this is just a single cylinder. Last time I rode a single cylinder, I think was when I rode my MT125. So these brakes are vicious, holy moly. I think these are like Brembo brakes as well. Brembo brakes. This is like a little hooligan machine. Virtually no engine braking in it. Virtually no engine braking. So as you can tell at the moment, when I look down, I got no shifter right near my foot, so I have to kind of take my foot off the peg. More likely they can be adjusted anyway, but that's what I'm kind of feeling at the moment. To 60, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I had a little bit of a misshift there. I'll do it again now. A little bit of a misshift. I kind of have to take my foot off the off it. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's actually quite abrupt. What's it like in 60, sorry? Yeah, as you can see, a lot of shaking. I'm not really slowing down that much. At this point I'd be like, with the oh, cancel. This clutch at the moment is really far out. That's the one thing I have to get used to at the moment, because I'm literally have to stretch my hand all the way out. Oh, but this is a little stunning bike. Holy moly. I'd say it's quite similar to the acceleration on the MT-07. You just get that thrill of the acceleration, which, like nothing in front of you kind of thing, you know? You kind of get that big lot of thrill, like holy moly, because it kicks you back. That's why I'm leaning forward a bit when I accelerate, because it really does push you back. It's very chuckable. With such a light weight, it's probably perfect for maybe the taller, lighter person, because heavy bikes sometimes can take over, but this I don't think will at all. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to go on some one of my favourite roads now, so give it a bit of a spanking around. This bike is, what, 7,800, just a squidge under. Suspension, oh yeah, suspension is a little bit on the hard side, but again, you know, that's probably the best thing for it, you know. I got pops out of a stock exhaust. Yeah, this bike has got rider mode in it, but you have to purchase something called a track pack. So it's pretty much like having DLC for Call of Duty. You get some extras. So with this track pack you get traction control, and you get different rider modes as well. The current rider mode that it's in, which is just street, but with this track pack you then have sport and you have rain, so it has two different modes. It can tone this power down, and with that track pack as well you also get traction control and something called supermoto mode. Okay, so conclusion and my thoughts. So after I've done a little bit of a video there now, I have adjusted the clutch so it's further, so it's closer to me, and I have to say, no misshifts now, and a lot easier clutch to use now. Would I have one? Would I have one, and would I recommend it? Would I have one? Hell yes, I would. I know it's a little bit of a high price, but again, it's a premium product. That's why it's expensive. It's a premium product. You know, the stuff that you get with it is just epic. So yes, I would 100% buy one. 100%. For a new rider, I don't know. I'm not sure about a new rider, but it is a single. It is forgiving. It's not going to rip your face off. Not going to rip your face off in any kind of sense. But would I buy you one? Yes, I would. And I would love to own one of these bikes, because it is silly fun. Silly fun. But if I was going to get one, I would more than likely get the Duke R, to be honest. I would more likely get the Duke R. Just because I am a hooligan. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. I didn't know what to expect from a single, to be honest. So I haven't ridden a single big bike. Yeah, I haven't really ridden a single big bike, you know, even a big CC single yet. I have not ridden one, and I have to say I am super impressed and want to know what else is in that KTM range. Holy moly, it's so fun. And it just pulls you, holy mole. And if you do end up going a bit quicker than you think, just press on that brake, you have stopped. And that ABS kicks in like crazy. Oh, it just pushes that brake up a little bit more. So fun, so fun. And you can hear that little pops. I know you might not be able to pick it up, but oh. Yes, about everything is yes, but yes is just awesome. I want one. This is an epically fun bike, epically fun bike. If you can get a test ride on one, get one. Get a test ride on one, because you will be super, super pleased. But But anyway guys, this has been the KTM 690 Duke. This has been the epic 690 Duke, and I want to see what else is in this range, because if this bike is this good, I want to see what else is in there, and I want to see what else, like, I want to try that the 1290 Duke, because this, if it's like this, holy Christ, it's gonna be a beast. But anything I've missed in my review that you want to ask me, put a comment down below. And if you want to see any other particular little thing on the bike for my next reviews, let me know, put in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I've been Big Bear Motor Vlogs, and I shall catch you very soon. Take care guys, bye bye, bye bye. My days. Whoa. I got 5 minutes to get back to M&P's.